To level up test prep, I'm going to give you a cheat code formula on how to write a simple high school college level thesis. The prompt here is one that I designed myself, so explain the causes for the rise of the Democratic Party from 1929 to 1969. So it's a three-part formula, just like the last video. If you saw the advanced one, you know I tend to break it down into three parts. So introduce the topic. That could be the people, the timeline, and or the event. Part 2 is you're going to insert multiple causes, and then part 3 you're going to explain the effect. Either short-term or long-term will work here. So for my question here, I said explain the causes for the rise of the Democratic Party from 1929 to 1969. So that alone is going to cover, or is going to set the frame for how we're going to think about this question. It's going to set the parameters, the timeline. I know that this question is trying to guide the reader to think about the Great Depression, the New Deal, civil rights, or the civil rights movement, and World War II. This alone should be enough to write about. Of course, I could think of more, but if you're short on time, these are the main factors or lenses it wants you to think about. So I set the timeline here, and when you read a prompt, the question is a starting line, and it's framed to guide you into an answer that they're looking for. So here's the template. Introduce the topic, people, timeline, and event. So I'm going to copy and paste mine from I'm going to copy and paste mine in just to save time. And I'll break it down. And I'll make it bigger. So, part 1, introduce the topic, timeline, people. I'm going to say between 1929 to 1969. The Democratic Party's political success. So that's really the topic in question. And you'll see I rephrase the prompt into my statement, so you know it matches. I'm going to highlight that red just for clarity's sake. Was the result of, so what are the causes? Was the result of a decades-long effort to use the government to alleviate poverty, advance civil rights for excluded groups, and win World War II. Those are my multiple causes. And again, this should be enough for a high school and college level thesis. This is on the simple side, but it should work. So I have my cause, alleviate poverty. So I'm referencing the Great Depression and New Deal there. Advance civil rights, I threw that in. And win World War II, which was a major global victory. So what was the effect? That's part 3, thereby creating a broad, diverse coalition across America. So I'm saying that many Americans were able to join the Democratic Party for many reasons. It could have been economic, it could have been the civil rights, it could have been the foreign policy agenda, but regardless, there were multiple reasons why people began to join the Democratic Party, and it expanded, and that's why they were so dominant between 1929 to 1969. And there you have it. That is a simple thesis formula. Introduce the topic, people, timeline, and event. Insert multiple causes and explain the effect, either short-term or long-term. I chose short-term for this. And there you have it. That is your cheat code.